I don't have a black on here.
They've been out a lot, I heard. They're banned. What was your impressions in the live scrimmage portion?
It looked like today was our first day of live tackling. Guys were a little sloppy, just when it came down to actual fundamentals and technique. But it's good to put on film. It was good to get some experience of it in the live period and also in the tackling drills. So we'll learn from it. We'll get better.
You were on the near sideline here. Are you going to be over? Is that just...
No, that was just for scrimmage purposes.
So you guys will stay over there?
Yeah.
So what, after 2 weeks, how would you kind of assess the quarterbacks?
I think Cody's playing, he's gotten better every day, and that's been encouraging. I thought today there was quite a few big plays. He and Nelson obviously have great rapport with one another. Found Jalen a couple times there too, and I think Max is improving as well, but I think maybe not at the rapid pace that Cody has been so far.
What were you trying to accomplish, to practice like this, being able to be physical the first time?
Trying to enjoy the experience of coming to the Coliseum, first time, one. But two, just playing good football, practicing good football, working hard and improving. It wasn't, really don't, because we put pants on, shouldn't change the energy that we have or the enthusiasm or the physicality. And coming here shouldn't change, quite honestly, either. So that was part of what I was trying to accomplish, that we have a brand of football and a standard that we believe in every single day we take the field. And I just wanted to get that done again today, to get as close to our standard as we could, just like we would any other day that we take the field.
After 2 weeks with Max Turk at center, what do you think of that?
He's a good player. It's a great battle. He and Antoine, every day those guys are going at it. Antoine is arguably playing probably as good as anybody on the field right now at nose. And so for Max to have to go against him every single day, I think is great for him. I think he's playing well. I think he's starting to understand the offense a lot better. He's communicating quicker. And then he's doing the physical side of it too. So far the I don't want to call it an experiment, the move of him there has been good.
At this stage, do you foresee him being the starting center for next season?
If we were playing today, which we did, he played center for us. So.
Anyone kind of jumped, and I know you came in here with a clean slate, but some of these guys had reputations, right. You knew of. Is there anyone, though, that kind of has come out from under the radar that surprised you through the first 2 weeks?
Again, I didn't set expectations, Gary. I will say this, Nelson's a really good player, and we saw that today. His ability to play outside, to play in the slot, he is a dynamic football player. And I've seen him on film, and you see him making plays or punt returns, and you kind of, that 15 is pretty good at SC. And then you get a chance to coach him, and his willingness to prepare and mentally and physically is really... I've been very impressed by him, and that's not taking anything away from any of the other guys. Hayes' leadership and Buck's just toughness of running and Trey's ability to run. There's so many guys, but there's 15 through kind of 2 weeks of practice has got a real professional approach to the game, and then has the skill set to make those plays. I thought was just has jumped out at me through 2 weeks of work.
In terms of complimenting Nelson, how is Darius stepped up as a wide receiver?
It's going for Darius. I think that he and we want it to happen. Where he's just so normal and feeling so good and making all these plays. But the transition is when you go from a guy who's been a role player to now I'm going to be one of the guys. It is a little bit different. It's a little bit different from a mental standpoint in that every snap you have to be locked in and focused, and it's not physical for Darius. It's the mental aspect of really locking in on the details every single snap, and so that's what we're working on with him, and he'll get it. He's a competitive guy. It's just a matter of nailing it, and we'll get it done.
You didn't coach Robert Woods and Casey, obviously, but you played against them. You saw what they could do. Do you think Nelson could be at that level this year? The way that those guys were not only some of the best receivers in the conference, but in America.
That's pretty high, high standard. I think that's what he's striving for, and I think he has the capability to do it. It's not all on him. It's on everybody in the system and the line blocking and the quarterback's throwing and us putting in good plays and then ultimately him making his plays. But I think he has the ability to do it, and I think he has the want to do it, which is probably the biggest key to it. And if we all do it right, sure, he has a chance to be up there with those guys. And those are great players. I mean, those guys are phenomenal players here.
Cody has talked about working on his arm strength and his deep ball. What do you think? I mean,
well, he had the really nice one early in practice there to Nelson for the long touchdown. I think Cody's got a really quick release and tremendous arm strength and really accurate guy down the field. One thing I've been preaching to Cody and he's improved on, but will continue to improve on, is anticipation of throws. And I think he can do it. You know, it's just a matter of anticipating the windows and the throws of guys, of where they're going to be, trusting that they're going to be there, not waiting for them to get there. And he's definitely improved at it. We saw glimpses of it even more so today. But I think that he can still improve in that area, and when he does, I mean, he's going to be a really terrific player.
So what would be, second week was kind of a repeat of the first week. So moving ahead, what's happening?
We've got stuff to clean up, you know, and in all phases that we're going to go back to again. And you just go right back to it again until our muscle memory's right in that aspect of it. And then there's just going to be nuances within our schemes that we're starting to get an idea of our personnel. Are we going to be a little bit more of a two-back team or a one-back team? Are we a pulling scheme, running game team? Or are we going to be more of a zone scheme team? And those are the things that we're going to start getting into, and then finding wrinkles within our schemes that really fit our personnel. You know, are we going to play more zone, more man, cover two, cover one? I mean, those types of things are what we're looking into. And then getting some of the guys that are a little bit nicked up, getting them back healthy and participating and playing again. And so those will be some of the keys moving forward into Tuesday and Thursday next week.